believe what I'm about to say. The other day I was having sex with my boyfriend. Boring. And he was like, we need to stop because it feels sharp. I was like, that's so weird. I took out all the glass earlier. So I went to the bathroom and I realized that I had forgotten to take out my tampon. Yikes. So I pulled it out and then I realized that I had another tampon in there. Okay, big pussy vibes. So I pulled that one out and I was like, wait, is this how people get into magic? Like, I finally understand. I finally understand. I have a problem telling how I look. You know what I mean? I never know which one of my mirrors is telling me the truth. You know what I mean? Because like, one of you is lying. Someone is lying here. Like, is it my phone on selfie mode? Is it my full-length mirror? Is it that one mirror my roommate has because it's like at a different angle, you know? Or is it that one mirror I see in my dreams every night at the end of the longest hallway, at the top of the tallest tower in the most wicked mansion? And you know, when I cast my gaze upon the glass, my reflection taps back and says, "I'm getting stronger." Which one is it? Which one am I the hottest in? Help, please. The real answer is body dysmorphia. A beautiful name for a baby girl. And I just like, I know everyone has body dysmorphia, right? Like I feel like a lot of men have body dysmorphia. You know, they're always worried about their penis. Okay, they want it bigger, sometimes even longer. Fellas. And I empathize with that because I have body dysmorphia too about my labia. All right, I want it long. Whatever you're thinking, longer, much longer. Okay, I want to be able to like kind of, you know, a little toss and then came back and got me in the face. You know, that's not achievable, but I'm still gonna be trying. Okay, I'm still gonna be trying for it. And so like when I hear that, you know, some men are worried about having a micro penis, I'm like, okay, I'm bisexual. I'll just eat you out. That doesn't matter to me. It's all the same, brother. I have a sexual fantasy about having sex, and I'm having sex in this sexual fantasy with a man as his man, and I'm on my period, okay? But he doesn't know that, and we start having sex, and I'm like, ah! This has never happened before. Like as a prank. Or revenge. You know, it's like, if you like the Joker so much, why won't you put on his makeup? Get down there! Yeah, I watch Marvel movies too. Okay? I feel like there is only one thing I kind of think about when I meet a guy, which is how much cum does he have? And how much cum can he make? Easy, you know, you gotta be aware of those things. And I don't wanna say like I'm a traditionalist in most sense, but you know, Sabrina was talking about polyamory, and it's not that I don't respect poly people, is that I just don't want another Google calendar. You know, I don't wanna check in. And I feel like in that way, like I'm traditional, right? Like if you're dating me, we're monogamous and I am cheating on you. Right? Back to the old times, back to the olden times. I went home with this guy once, and we hooked up normal style at first. And then he was like, hey, could you like step on my balls? I was like, you want me to stand up? I'm doing fine on my back, okay? I am not here to work out. That takes core strength, okay? I don't have it. I don't, and I won't do it. You know, we need new feminist manifesto. Let the girlies lay down again. We're so tired. But I also couldn't do it because I respect the balls, all right? Kind of a twist. You didn't see that coming. But I do, okay? Because the balls keep the cum inside, where it belongs. I don't like it when that stuff gets out of that little hole. And I've seen it, actually, I've seen it come out. And because if you have been here, you know when that stuff gets out of there, that's when you have to clock in. That's when your chores start. First thing, where did it go? Oh my God, where is it? Where is it? I need to know where it is. Okay, is it inside me? No problem. I just have the guy suck it out like snake venom. I've never paid for Plan B in my life. Okay, then I'm sprinting to the bathroom, okay? I'm going as fast as I possibly can. I already have a UTI by the time I get there. I will never be fast enough. And then I'm peeing, and if that toilet bowl doesn't look like I tried to poach an egg, then I'm really worrying. Then I'm really worrying where the cum is. Gotta have my thinking cap on. Crack that bad boy out, you know? Some male comedians, actually one that I know, told me, you know, you talk about your vagina too much. Female comedians talk about their vagina too much. And I'm like, you're not listening, obviously, based on what I personally know about you. But the other thing I think is unfair because male comics talk about their bodies all the time. Like every male comedian I know won't stop talking about going bald. They're always talking about their bodies. They're addicted to it. The difference is that I'm listening and I'm saying, don't put on the newsboy cap. Put up the newsboy cap stuff, okay? No more of the newsboy cap. I'm scared of you. The other thing is, like, who am I supposed to talk to about my vagina? Okay, my doctor? They don't know what's going on down there. Let me tell you, the last time I went to my gynecologist, we just hooked up. You can tell they don't know what they're doing by the way that they do the exam, you know? First of all, they call it stirrups. I'm not a horse. I'm not a horse. And then it's like they take out a pair of tongs that you'd use for like the Weber fucking grill, and then it's coming out of a bucket used for a nice cold Pinot Grigio. And when they get in there, they're looking for chapstick. It feels like they're looking for chapstick in the bottom of the tote bag. You know what I mean? I'm like, why don't you know where the stuff is? You gotta know where the stuff is. You know, one of us does, and it's not you. But I feel like it is cool though in some ways. Like I have an IUD and like they can just put that in with a t-shirt gun. And when it expires, they take the strings and tie it to a doorknob and slam it shut. It's so easy. It's amazing. They're making male birth control, which I love to hear. I was like, oh my God, what are they gonna do to the guy? I can't wait to know what they do to the guy. And I read the article and it was like, it's just gonna be like a gel they rub on their arm. I don't think that's enough, okay? I had to like pay a doctor to ding dong ditch my cervix. With the plastic table that comes on a delivery pizza. That's what's up there, okay? And it took 45 minutes, you know? So I'm kind of like, no, I think male birth control should be like the movie Saw. And when they like finally crawl out, they like have gained 20 pounds. But I know I've kind of been hard on the guys tonight. Fellas, okay. Don't worry, I love you. Like, you know, I don't hate men, okay? I suck dick all the time. I can't get enough of this stuff. I'm sucking dick all the time, and I do it like this, okay? I go, thank you guys so much.